How do you make your clients worth more? How do you turn a $1,000 client into a $10,000 client or a $10,000 client into a $50,000 client? That's exactly what we'll cover in this video today. How you can make your clients worth more through a process called Client Ascension. Okay, so let's assume that a person, when they first hire you, is here at 3K a month. Maybe they're working at a 9 to 5 or they're driving for Uber, whatever it is, they have 3K a month and they discover your offer. They find you online and they discover that you have an offer, and your offer is that you will help them get to 10K a month. Their goal is to get to 10K a month. So, sorry, those were my keys. So here you are, this is your initial offer, and their goal is to hit 10K a month, and that is actually your promise. So you price your initial offer at $1,000 a month for 4 months, which is a total of 4K, right? So 4K is your initial offer. Cool. You onboard your client here So you onboard your client here. You go ahead and fulfill on your promise, and the program is coming to its end. So there's 1 week left in the program. There's 2 weeks left in the program. Your client has achieved the 10K goal. If your client has achieved the 10K goal, you're going to do something over here in this direction. But for now, we'll just go ahead and move to the next step, which is, let's say that they did not achieve the 10K goal. So if your client did not achieve the 10K goal, you're going to want to ask yourself 2 questions. Did they are they close to the goal, or are they B, far from the goal? If they are B, far from the goal, here's what we're going to do. Resell them into the initial 10K a month offer. If they are a good client, you know that they can get the result, they still want the result, you're going to want to resell them into the 10K offer. Some clients, they come in, they don't take action, they don't go through the resources, they aren't in the group calls. Something happened in their life that caused them to not take action, but they still want the result. And that's the person that you're going to resell into this option. So this works best when the client knows they haven't done the work, followed the system, and taken the required steps to hit the goal, but they still want the goal. But they still want the outcome, right? You're going to end the relationship if they are a bad client, they didn't do the work, they don't accept accountability, they're blaming you, saying that you're the reason why they didn't achieve the outcome, but the reality is they didn't do their part. They have bad vibes, they complain all the time, they're just a headache. There's a lot of clients that you don't want to have just because they're a headache, and they're unjustifiably unhappy with the service. What do I mean unjustifiably? They didn't do their part, and they're blaming you. That's their fault. So don't resell them into the program, because you don't need to scale the headache. Get rid of them, right? They're dead weight. They're an anchor. So let's say that, back to the client, did not achieve the 10K goal. Is the client close to the goal? If the client is close to the goal, we're going to do this. We're going to follow this path, and we're going to actually upsell them into a new offer, okay? So what's the new offer? The new offer is the next promise. It's the next result that you can deliver to this client. So let's say they're at like $8,500 a month. So they're like right there. They're almost at 10K. You sell them, hey, look, we can get you from 10K a month. We're going to get you to that 10K goal, and we're going to get you to 30K a month. And we can do this in about 4 to 6 months, whatever your offer is. Let's say that it's 4 months. So the pricing here, let's say that you choose 12K for 4 months. And there's a whole pricing strategy. I'm not going to get into the details of it all, but let's say that it's 12K for 4 months, and that's the pricing. So your client actually achieves this goal and they hit 30K a month. Fantastic. So now what you're going to do is you're going to upsell them into your next offer. And the next offer is your next promise. So you're going to get them from 30K a month to 100K a month. You price that at 30K a month, roughly, for 4 months. You can do that. You can price it lower than that. You can price it higher than that. But, like I said, there's a pricing strategy to this, but for now, we'll just use these numbers. 30K a month for 4 months. Great. The client then achieves the 100K a month goal. This is fantastic. So here's what you have. I got a phone call and it threw me off. All right, so let's say that they go ahead and achieve the 100K a month goal. Fantastic. Look, so here's what you did. You brought on an offer. You had an initial offer of 4K. Let's say that you actually acquired this initial client for $1,500, and that was your CAC. Your cost per acquisition, right? That's how much it cost you to acquire this client. And your initial offer was, 4K. So your initial offer is 4K. You made $2,500 on your initial offer. Cool, not bad. So you made 2,500 profit on your initial offer, right? Cool. And then you upsold them to the next offer, which was 10K to 30K a month. The second offer you charged 12K, but now you didn't have to put any money towards ads to acquire the customer because you already had the customer. So now you actually profit. I'm not including like, taxes or, any other sort of expenses, but just for simple math, now you actually profit 12K here. Fantastic. Right? Not only that, but you sold them again from 30K to 100K a month. So now you profit, again, $34,000, even though you didn't have to pay any extra money to acquire this customer because you just kept the same customer. So lifetime value of this customer here, you have the initial offer of 4K, then 12K, then your third offer of 34K equals a total lifetime value of 50K, right? Only costs you $1,500 to acquire this client, but you make 50K from this client because you ascended them up the value ladder. It's a client ascension, right? When we look at, Apple products, they might get you in with the little AirTag thing, so that's cheap. Or they might get you in with, like the earphones, but then they upsell you into AirPods Max, the iPad, the iPhone, the MacBook Pro, and then you're just ascended up the value ladder. That's how Apple ascends clients. So then from this 50K, you made, roughly speaking, 48,500 in profit, right? Oh, why is this being so dumb? It's lagging. All right. So you made 48,500 profit. Now, obviously there's other expenses, but I'm just giving you simple math as to how this pans out. Like obviously you might have, client fulfillment costs. You might have a client success manager, a virtual assistant, account managers. You might have paid a closer to close the deal in the initial close. So you might have had to pay out the commission, whatever it is. But the cost to keep a customer is considerably less than it is to acquire a customer, which is why you want to make sure that you are ascending your clients. And this is the process of client ascension.